Hi, I'm Steve Johann. You're in the Lion Zone, where you learn to be a lion and not the prey in a world of hungry jackals and vicious wolves. For more about me, visit stevejohann.com, where you'll find more links you're going to find links to all my media content there. Welcome to That's the Way I See It. Be careful what you believe, because it may lead to an early grave. The writer of Proverbs 16:25 says it this way: There is a way which seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. Did you know ignorance is the leading cause of an early grave? It is. It's not cancer. It's not diabetes. It's not a heart attack or some new flu bug. It's ignorance. Every day, people die from lack of knowledge. Every day, people make wrong assumptions that lead them to an early grave. Every day, people assume what they are being told by some sort of trusted expert is true when it's not. There is one thing I have learned in life. It is in the midst of turmoil, it's easy to be swayed into doing what seems right, which ultimately leads to bad outcomes. I have come to the conclusion doing what seems right has led millions of people to an early grave. When we hear of someone who has cancer, what do we hear next? We hear that they have gone to the AMA-approved doctor who tells them that they have 3 options to beat their cancer, of which, in 50% of the cases, leads to an early grave, not extended life. When I turn on the media and hear about terrorists killing Israelis, and then I hear all the talking heads screaming Israel has the right to wipe out an entire people group because of the action of a few, it's because in their minds it seems right. It seemed right that the USA should wipe out hundreds of thousands of Middle Eastern people groups in their war against terror. But these seemingly right ways led to an early grave for countless innocent folks who wished to live a normal life, whose yet life was snuffed out at an early age. By the way, most of those folks hate terrorists as much as we do. You see, what may seem right is often based in ignorance of real facts and real options. As for cancer, I just got through reading Bob Wright's book, Killing Cancer, Not People. In his book, you will find hundreds of ways to overcome cancer and prevent it. I hope to interview Bob on the Lion Zone. I have read Laetrile Case Histories by John Richardson, MD, and Patricia Griffin, RN, and discovered many people after nearly dying after undergoing the AMA-approved methods and still placed on the death watch list sought out Dr. Richards' safe, effective treatments and were cured of cancer. I have met people who have chosen a holistic, natural approach to curing cancer and other ailments and are still here today, while many of my friends who ignorantly trusted their doctors chose the conventional AMA method and are dead at an early grave or age because it seemed right at the time. I know for a fact that many in charge of media and government are liars and deceivers, and murderers for that way. So why would I believe what they say? The ignorant do while the wise don't. Unless you know the facts, you operate in ignorance and set yourself up for someone else or yourself for an early grave. To the terrorists, it seemed right to kill innocent people in retaliation for wrongs that have been done to them. In the mind of the BLM activists, it seemed right to seek restitution and retribution of the wrongs they believed were done to them by their ancestors. To the confused child whose parents have dropped the ball, it seemed right to mutilate their bodies. To the drug addict, it seems right to get another fix. To the criminal, it seems right to kill someone in order to acquire more money. To the military contractors, it seems right to make sure that wars are waging so they can keep building armaments and making money. To the drug makers, it seems right to make poison substances and inject them into willing bodies because they have to make money, all which lead to an early grave. Jesus said, He is the way, the truth, and the light. He said, I have come to give you life and life abundantly. But the thief comes to kill and destroy. So which voice will you listen to? The ones that have proven track record of giving people longer life, or the ones that have a proven track record of leading people to an early grave? Our job is to live a righteous life based on truth and not lies. We are to do the fact findings and stop trusting blind teachers and deceivers whose pronouncements and teachings lead to an early grave. If you do this, there is a strong probability you will live a long life and a productive life. If you don't, you may see Jesus sooner than you expect. And that's the way I see it.